welcome to the Sci-Fi Invasion, where I try to watch all 50 movies in this Mill Creek box set in 50 weeks. Today's movie is called Hyper Sapien, People from Another Star, from 1986, and is the 15th movie on this box set. This is like a curious one because it is technically not the worst movie on this box set. There is significantly worse, but it seems like a professional film. This is on par with Mac and Me. Problem is I didn't like Mac and Me. And I don't think many people like Mac and Me unless you grew up with it like I did. I watched Mac and Me a lot when I was a kid, unfortunately, and this really feels like it takes notes from that. It's kids dealing with aliens, and fortunately for this movie, the alien is not like a horrific puppet like it is in Mac and Me. It's a little girl. It's two girls, and their hair changes colors during the time of day. There is a disgusting alien pet that's supposed to be cute in this that is actually horrifying. It is like Lovecraftian awful. It's so gross. It's like supposed to be like a cat, but it's like a head with like 3 arms. It's like a biblical angel. It's really gross looking. But the premise of the movie is that there is this like space station that Earth can't see that has all these alien people on it. I think it might be on the moon. I'm not really sure. I kind of forgot. But they're going to go back home, but these two girls want to come back to Earth. They want to experience Earth. And they run away, and they meet this like farmhand guy who gets out of his hammocks in really strange ways. There's a guy in it that I really like from some of the later John Carpenter movies. He plays the dad in this, so it was nice to see a familiar face, despite the fact that I can't remember his name. The alien kids in this, the two girls, have the ability to see through other people's eyes, which you think would be more handy than it ends up being in the movie. Particularly with the version that's on this set, I think is an edited or censored TV version because there is missing bits of audio that I think is in the place of like swearing. There also seems to be like disjointed scenes, and I'm not sure if this is a TV edit where it's cut down for time and content, or if this is just a very like mixed matched assembly, like just dump it on the video type thing. I don't know. I did casually look online for an answer to this. Couldn't really find anything. The movie's not really important enough for me to like deep dive research into it, because this is supposed to be like kind of like more easy content for me to make. But yeah, it's a bit odd when I noticed it. Like I said earlier, the weird cat alien with the 3 arms talks like a baby, like almost like a gizmo, like a Frank Welker type voice, but it comes off really gross. And this creature like eats gasoline. And none of the crap they do with this thing is cute, but they play it off that way. So it's really, really weird and it's just off-putting. Every time this creature is on screen, I hate it. And it like it spins like the little frisbee thing from Crawl. That's how it runs. It's awful. I can't. I really wanted to turn this one off the whole time because about 20 minutes in, I knew exactly what kind of movie it was, and I was like, oh my gosh. I would not be watching this if it wasn't for this video series, which I'm glad that I'm actually committing to it, because I've had this box set forever, and I've maybe watched like 1 or 2 movies from it. So this is justifying the purchase. Weirdly, a majority of this movie seems to take place at a barbecue, which is odd. I'm not sure. And the barbecue, it's built up like it's important, and then it ends up not feeling like it is at all. It's a very odd moment in the movie. Not moment. It's a big part of the movie, and it just feels incredibly unnecessary. I genuinely think if this is not a cut down version for television, I think that this was a movie that just didn't make any sense and they tried to slap it together. That's the only thing I can think of. There's like some sort of like attack at the barbecue, and the kids decide they have to go back to the moon. and that really kicks off the third act of the movie. By the way, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there's a bunch of kids screaming outside because there's a pool, like maybe like, I don't know, like 30 feet away from my apartment. So if you hear that, don't worry. It's not like Nikocado Avocado with you can hear the lady screaming across the way. It's just kids playing in the pool. But yeah, the movie just goes exactly the way you think it is. Like the girl stays with the guy. Spoilers for this movie that I hope you don't watch. And the most interesting thing about it was clearly a VHS rip. You could see like the tracking lines and everything, which I found somewhat entertaining. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'm Joey Hollywood. Remember, please be kind and rewind.